Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to today's edition. My name is remain James Kenneth, and you're here live on St.JamesCrypto. Now, there's a lot of stuff happening right now in the market. Of course, today, Wednesday, the 19th of November, of course, we are preparing for the market to fully come back to the its winning ways. Yeah, those of you that are with us right from the day one, you see what this market has been doing, of course. And today, I want to put your attention because brothers and sisters, especially those of you in the Christian crypto community, I just want to, get you a bit of insight because it is kind of interesting for me to see some of these videos that, coming from Paul Barron. Now, some of you might not know this guy. He has a talk show, he has a platform, one of the biggest crypto platform out there in the US that reports about crypto investment stock. And I just want to, he had a kind of interesting conversation with also a trader, a crypto technical professional advisor. So these guys also do trading. And of course, here is what they have to say regarding the bottom of this bull market. Of course, you would say, well, Bitcoin is still dropping, but we might not be far from the bottom. Just to encourage you today, I would like to share my screen quickly so that you can see what is happening right now. Um, Let me see. Just want to share my screen so that you see what I'm talking about. I think we're here somewhere um, to see what is actually going on right now in the market. So just patient with me. Yeah. So here we are. I think I found them. So just listen to this. Just a short clip telling us where we are right now in the market, and just listen to this.
It's crazy because when I have to start off and give just clear points about it, Tom has been right about a lot of things in the past. He's not been right here recently. I think at this point, his predictions of where we're going to be at the end of the year are just way too far fetched. I think it's pretty clear. We're not going to get to 150 or whatever with Bitcoin unless a miracle happens. Didn't he say 150,000? 150,000. Or 7,000 for Ethereum. Unless a miracle happens, those things are happening. Maybe he said 200. He said 200,000.
250.
Yeah, 250. I'm saying 100.
Now, I just want to point your attention here. You remember, you see what he's talking about, the price of Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now, these are, of course, the crypto that are leading the crypto market. And of course, it's telling us that these prices, of course, the Bitcoin and Ethereum might recover. And okay, it's not that bullish that the price would reach 150,000 before the end of the year. That means before next month ending, of course. But continue to watch, you understand what I'm saying.
150,000 probably won't happen by the end of the year at this point. But when it comes to the statements, will we see a bottom this week? I have moved into a place, Paul. I think I said this on your show last time I was here. I have been brutalized, and I'm not even going to try to hide behind or make excuses. My longer term price predictions have been brutalized. I have videos from a year ago saying, hey, how high can these cryptos get by the end of 2025? And not a single one of them have come true, right? Yeah. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to people and tell them I'm this perfect guru. But I've decided, you know what? I'm going to step out of trying to look down the road of 6, 7 months, a year, 2 years away. That is borderline impossible at this point. I'm going to focus on what is right in front of me. What are the charts saying right now? And what I am seeing is we have hit a lot of support and we've hit a lot of blood here in the last couple of days. Weeks ago, I told people, be prepared for 92. And I said, hey, there's an outside chance 89. I think I said 89.8 could be hit due to golden pockets, due to some liquidity and liquidations that were down at those levels. I was hopeful we might have bounced closer to 98 or 96, but I told our community, listen, these are still available. We took all that out last night. We took all of those gone. I'm not saying we can't go lower, but we took all those out pretty fast, pretty aggressively. And as we're going to look out here in the charts here in a second, there's a handful of things that are echoing bottom is in, or at least bottom is close. So will it happen this week? That's a good
So it's basically saying that the bottom might be in or the bottom is closed. Now, you should understand. Now, these people, these are one of the most professional traders out there in the US. And of course, you should understand, of course, this platform, Paul Barron, it has over 2 million followers and is well-known platform for crypto, for stock, a lot of stuff. So I just wanted to listen to what he's saying. Of course, he has made mention about sometimes of him, of course, being wrong, which I believe some people might be also, there to say, of course, is there really credibility of what he's saying? But you could, these guys are not far away from some of they are the whales investor out there that you could think of. So just continue to watch what he's saying.
But it's at least very close, in my opinion.
Well, 89.2, I think, is where we landed.
Yes.
At least, yeah. So you're looking at a struggling market at best, and even with that, you've got Paul, who has also hit on this, and that is Bitcoin corrected. And this is, I mean, he's just stating facts here. Bitcoin in 2024 corrected 32, 2025 32. Right now, it's around 28. Normal if you've been here before. I know most people who are here now watching our channel.
So even Raul Paul. Now, Raul Paul, like I said before, mentioned in some of my subsequent video, I said this guy is one of the biggest crypto investor, banking expert, financial advisor. These guys, they control some of the, the biggest economies. They wrote some of the biggest theory of the M2 global money supply. And he has a lot to talk about. Now, to tell you that this is a correction and looking at the fact that we might be in this week, might be the week where everything turned around.
Has not lived it before, so they're a little panicking. You know, Solana corrected 47, 67, 48, and Sui was 69, 79, 68, and now 64.
So what I would say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pause here for a bit because we're kind of seeing right now what is happening.
So, hey traders, in this video, we're going to introduce the Smart AI Indicator, which we developed in partnership with OpenAI. This is the first crypto trading indicator of its kind using OpenAI's computational power and trained on trading.
Yeah, so we have some bits kind of promotion video coming up.
So,
okay, yeah. So we're back.
Cycle-wise, the point that I think he's getting at is everything's oversold right now, and that this right now sentiment is terrible. We'll show the fear and greed in a second, but would you say, okay, I'm not gonna pin you down to are we in a bull market or a bear market? Are you bullish or bearish right now going into the end of the year?
Right. I mean, I'll answer both sides of that question. I am bullish going to the end of the year. Not 150,000 to 200,000 for Bitcoin. Exactly. Not $7,000 per coin for Ethereum. Not that level of bullish. But I am bullish. And when
exactly what I've been telling a lot of people. Now, look at this guy coming out to tell you, of course, based on the stats, based on what they are saying right there, professional crypto trader, analysts, and they're coming out to talk to, and these are guys that control millions. I mean, some of these big whales, some of these guys manage their account to trade for them. And of course, just to remind us, brothers and sisters, we there in the Christian crypto community. Now, of course, because I saw a lot of people saying a lot of stuff, that's why I won't want to go down detailed into what, the situation of the market, but I just want to draw your attention yet for you to understand, of course, that the market might be turning over this week, or we might be seeing this pump, because I believe once the bottom is in, once everything turn around, we might be shooting to the upside ASAP and we wouldn't be wasting time. So especially for those of us in the household of faith, those of you new to crypto, you understand that this is not just you don't have anything to lose, but to be patient. And of course, believe that, of course, the market will come back and everything will start running to the upside. A lot of you who invested in XPin, a lot of you who invested in crypto, a lot of you who invested in some of the altcoin out there, we are going to see a huge, huge pump. of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you the first time watching my channel, like, subscribe, and of course, if you need, of course, guidance, mentorship on how to set up a crypto wallet, you want to jump into crypto, feel free to jump on my YouTube membership, get registered. You can, of course, through the link I'll put below this video, you can, of course, join our Telegram group. You can message me directly, and of course, we'll be right there to assist you. So, of course, today being Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really enthusiastic. Of course, the market dropped a bit today, and of course, we're seeing Bitcoin correcting further. But believe me, we are not far from the bottom. And of course, going into the weekend, let's see what's going to happen. But I believe the next couple of days, 2 or 3, would really make a big difference. Now, yesterday, of course, we started to see a kind of turnover. We saw some people in crypto coming up a bit, 5%, 10% gain. Wiki cards, from Billy cards, 10% gain. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we're waiting for the big ride. And of course, you guys know, some of you who are on our prophetic channel, and of course, the crypto prophetic community, you know what we are talking about. We have a big move ahead of us. So don't get carried away by the fear. I'm just here to, to encourage you on your faith. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. And of course, join us. Like, subscribe, and follow me for more. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your